to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, worse, worse.
Testing 1, 2, 3. We're back in our basement this week. In our studio, not our basement.
Our studio.
And it's missing your Emmy
I know.
that you brought upstairs.
I think it's upstairs still.
Yeah, it is upstairs. It should be behind us because I'm very proud of you for winning that Emmy.
Maybe we'll win another one for the Golden Globes.
Oh, you think you'll get one? You're gonna go.
I mean, people really thought it was a great Golden Globes.
Oh, you're right. You're right. And then
I mean, there's been a lot of other award shows. Nobody's really talked about them that much.
I did.
Oh, maybe I just don't know because I didn't write on
I
them.
talked about every one.
I watched a little bit of the SAG Awards. It was
What? They're just fucking pro-Palestinian protests. That's all those awards are. You're not allowed to wear yellow ribbons. Go fuck yourself. Anyhow.
Well, okay. And here we go. Wrapping up our final.
I don't know what we're going to keep doing this. Fucking waste of time.
It's not Christmas, by the way. Don't let my cup fool you.
I am a grandfather.
Rich brought me my cup of coffee this morning and a very festive Christmas cup.
In bed. And the first thing was, do you put milk?
It looked very dark.
Yeah.
Oh, did you take that as an insult?
No, I took it as a complaint.
Oh, it wasn't. It was a question.
Oh, okay.
And then you can never say like nut milk, or you're always like, it's that stuff you put in.
Yeah, because you have a couple of them.
But what is it?
Shit.
Oh.
It was the one in the carton with cartoons.
It's a nut
stuff
milk.
on it.
It's some kind of nut milk. That's all I get, nut milk. And
you're a freak when it comes to food and everything because it's real. Like she'll be eating asparagus wrapped in beets and go, this is the best thing I've ever eaten.
Last night I made cabbage and sweet potatoes. And then I make this like, I can't remember what it's called.
Shit.
Anyway, this like dressing for it. It's so good. Literally, I could eat it all day long.
No, because the problem is, which is good. It's not a problem.
And so I say, oh, this is so good. Whatever I'm eating, I go, oh, this is so good. Or like scrambled tofu or something, which I'm going to have today. And then he'll be like, it's not good. Stop saying it.
Yes. And you started a fire. And let me explain something to you.
Wait, first of all, you only know about that because.
Yeah, you told me.
I called and told you.
Okay, you started a pan fire and put it under water, which doesn't help oil fires.
Well, I went like this to shake the tofu, and instead of using a fork or whatever, I went like that, and then I don't know how the fire got inside the pan, and then it was like flaming, and then you think it would just go right out. It didn't go out, so I didn't know what to do. So I took it over to the sink. Kind of scared me a little. Then I poured water on it, and it did go out.
Why are you moving like Mark Norman?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were constantly thinking about Mark Norman.
No, I was thinking about your movement.
You're always like, you're so critical of me. I mean, those aren't your words that you use. You go, stop yelling at me. But look at what you're doing.
I'm just finding
little things to be upset about.
We do have a fire extinguisher, which you didn't have to use. But do you know where it is?
Under the sink.
It's hanging on the wall when you walk in.
Oh.
It's not under the sink. It's on the wall.
All right.
But you've lived here for 2 years. How do you not know? You walk right past
it. All right. I didn't think about it.
Every day you walk right past it.
Who cares?
Okay. Where's the Advil? I'm looking. We have a jar of Advil.
I think it's in the cupboard next to the fridge.
I can't find it.
Okay.
Well, you have to help me.
All right, I will.
because I don't take Advil that much, but my shoulder's killing me, and I'm playing golf today, and my shoulder is fucking killing me. This fucking torn rotator cuff, and I think I fractured my elbow. I fell on it over a week ago, and it still hurts
Ow.
right here.
I'm
It's still.
sorry.
I can't tell what's wrong with it,
Ooh.
but I mean, I fell on the ice. Like I watched.
Maybe you
Those,
chipped it a little bit.
I think I did. I watch on videos people falling on ice and laugh, and then I was that guy.
Oh,
I fell
see?
right on the ice. On my
Okay,
elbow.
so is that true? You're watching videos of people falling on the ice,
Well, falling in general.
and then the next thing you know, you're falling.
Yeah, I should be in that video.
That's what they talk about.
Yeah,
In-
who?
Whatever you
L.
think
Ron
about or
Hubbard?
look at, it happens to you.
Oh, really? I don't have tits. Get it?
Of course I get it. And what's not to get?
Get it?
I saw this video. It's so gross, but I'm going to tell it to you. So it's like a fat guy, and he takes this suction cup and he suctions his boob into this little thing. And so when he takes it out, his boobs look like women's boobs instead of just like fat man
Yeah.
boobs. And then he started playing with them.
It's a good video.
It was so
mean-
disturbing. I watched the whole thing.
I watched the first episode of that De Niro show.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a spoiler because it's only the first episode.
I watched a little bit of it.
Is this another one where he has dementia? The whole thing he's making up in his head.
Oh shit! No way. That's like you know what's so wild is
Right? Do you
is
understand
that
what I'm
yes
saying?
yes. But the bigger issue is I think that the only people left streaming, for the most part, are old people. So they use old actors in everything. Do you notice that?
No way.
Old actors are in everything. And when I say actors, I mean male and female. It's like that's this whole thing. You can't work after 50. You can't be on streaming under 50, man. It is like crazy out there. And so, or maybe those are the only people that really have such a big reach anymore. Like they're the most famous people.
Well, I mean, I just watched.
I mean, aside from Zendaya, who's like young and that famous?
Who's that?
Oh, see, there you go.
Was
Case
she in
point.
The Wiz?
What's the Wiz?
I mean, what's the other one that came out? Everybody was talking about not the Wiz.
Wicked?
Wicked.
What's the Wiz?
You don't know The Wiz? On The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, the Broadway show, The Wiz.
Oh, I guess not.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. The one show I watched had Morgan Freeman and Nicole Kidman. She's beautiful.
Nicole Kidman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good actress. She's really a good actress.
Right.
think
Her
she's a-
face doesn't bother you that it's
Not
like
on
been-
screen, no, because you can't tell. Maybe in a picture you can, but you can't tell. You know when she's. She's more of a better actress than good looking. In my opinion, I'm watching her act, not looking at how she looks.
And this is from Lioness? What are you
Yeah.
judging it on? Okay.
She was, I mean, the show was the same both seasons, only different, the same plot with different enemies. One year it's Arab, the other year Russians or whatever, who knows? But it's always the same. But her and Morgan Freeman were good. in it.
Taylor Sheridan
Who owns
writes
TV?
all those TV shows himself.
Oh, 1923 is back out. We can watch that.
Okay.
We liked it.
How much fucking is Harrison Ford?
Well, that's.
Isn't he in that one?
I don't know if they, because I know he quit.
He's in Shrinking.
What's that?
It's an Apple TV show. He's in 1823.
No, I'm thinking of Kevin Costner. You're thinking of Kevin Costner.
Oh, no. Kevin Costner's in Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, Harrison Ford's.
1823 is Harrison Ford.
Yeah, his dad or somebody in it. Yeah,
I could never figure it out, but yeah.
yeah.
Someone
Oh,
related. Prequel to Yellowstone.
yeah. See how riveting this podcast is.
I mean, I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, how are people not
This is
listening to every episode? Oh God, I gotta get the goods on what they're watching on television.
I just saw like I guess a little commercial. I didn't see the whole thing. I think for Andrew Schultz's special with Matt Damon. Like,
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
I think Andrew Schultz is famous.
I know they all make they all. It is crazy to me how important I guess comedians have become in the last while.
I
It's
mean,
insane.
he sold out the Garden two shows in one night.
Yeah.
Do you know that's like 32,000 tickets? I didn't saw that many in 2 years. So this, you know what? These agents like email me to do a certain date. I go, I can't do it. I have a couple in the summer, and then a couple in the fall. And she said, well, we'll get back to you. We're going to go see what is happening with the nationals, like the national acts. Like, first of all, just you're saying I'm not a national act. First of all, I am. I'm just not as big as other national acts, but I work nationally and I've done enough. Three, I don't know if I did two, but three, just say we'll get back to you if something's open. Don't throw
Yeah, you
in
don't have to be
you know,
insulting.
insulting.
But they don't know. They're just saying what they say
I know.
in the like what they say in meetings now they're saying to you. She doesn't realize it's like
Oh, we're calling you less than.
right. She might realize it later, but in the moment I don't think so.
No, I get it. That's why I didn't write back. Next year I'll be another national act.
Well, this podcast is really
No, I do other things now, monthly, so far, till I fuck that up.
well. I'm gonna be taping something at South by Southwest.
An hour special.
Well, I don't want to call it a special because
An hour.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. We're in discussions, and I don't. The last thing I want to do is promote, so I don't have to do
I
it.
know it's so fucking
Like
you got to become a PR team all of a sudden.
yeah.
Your own and the guys that did it, Andrew Schultz, Tim Dillon,
It worked out.
worked out great for them. But they're both good comics, or real good comics. They're both really good at what they do. So and they learn to do something else, which skyrocketed.
Well, I'm doing a
them.
show tonight at the dojo.
Maybe I'll come.
What is it again?
It's a club in Morris Plains.
What is? Do you know the show I'm doing?
How the fuck would I know?
Fuck, I can't remember.
Jeremiah
Jeremiah Watkins. It's like comedy on the spot or something.
Cunties.
Cunties on the spot. I don't know what it is that's expected of me, but
Oh, I bet you people yell from the audience the topic.
oh, I hope that's what it is. I hope that's what it is. Yeah, because I'd rather that than crowd work. Because when you're filming crowd work, it's
gotta
the
be
minute
it.
that somebody goes, you have to do crowd work.
It's
I go,
not good.
the minute someone goes, don't do any crowd work, I
Then
go, got it. Then I can do it.
Yeah, crowd work is supposed
Crowd
to
work
come
is,
naturally.
and the audience isn't supposed to know you're there to do crowd work.
Yeah,
then
so
it gets
stupid,
yeah.
in my opinion.
In our humble opinions, we've done it. We've done it very well in
Want me to
those
call it-
conditions, but I'd rather not. So I'd rather they just yelled out like potato, and then I'm like, okay, this is what
So-
I used to call my baby.
I would say everything they say, I put it in my butt.
Okay, every single thing. Okay,
Okay.
call one out. Just let's see if I can do it.
Carrot.
Carrot, I put it in my butt. Next suggestion.
Light bulb.
I put it in my butt.
See how good that is?
Yeah.
How quick you
yeah,
are?
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Ladle.
I put it in my butt. The big end.
See how quick and good you are at this?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yell one out to me.
Coffee cup.
She put it in her butt.
Oh, this guy. He gets it.
Pain.
Okay, now I have a theory.
Don't.
And
it's-
I'd love if we ever did another podcast for people to let us know, but we're probably not. But
Yes, we will at some point. But let me tell you, your theory is not going to be over. It's not going to trump an MRI. But go ahead.
My theory, and then we'll get into something else that I think is pertains to this. But my theory, it's not my theory. First of all, it's a theory that I've read about. People have written many, many books on it. It's that you have some inner untreated
Drama.
childhood
Trauma.
trauma.
Trauma. Not
Okay.
drama. You're not doing a scene.
No,
Trauma.
childhood trauma, and you just ignored it your whole life, which I kind of have another theory that bumps up with this one, which is that you should ignore your childhood trauma. But anyway, so if you ignore your childhood trauma, then it will try to come out in some way, try to get your attention
Well,
by being a pain. So what happens is people get these lower back pains, and then once they get that fixed, they get a cortisone shot, whatever it is, then they'll get it in their shoulder. Then once that's fixed, they'll get it in the back of their neck. It just keeps moving around, this kind of like mystery pain. And if you go ahead and figure out what your childhood trauma is, the pain will go away. So that's not the whole theory. Obviously, I'm just boiling it down. But
I will debunk your theory.
Okay.
First of all, any of my childhood trauma came out in addiction, which I have suppressed on a daily basis, or I arrested it on a daily basis. Okay.
What does that mean? You've gone through it.
Yeah, it's in me, but
you know what the childhood trauma is?
Oh, probably just not having two parents there, getting dropped off at your grandparents, saying we don't want them.
I understand that you had. I think you've had some hardships going on in your life. That's not it. That's not it.
Well, what kind of trauma could you have? Abandonment?
I don't know. I don't know. There's something there that you're not dealing with.
Rape. Everything isn't rape.
I think just knowing you the way that I know you, that you got raped at a funeral home. And this is why you have because you love the aesthetic. You love it. You've tried to recreate our whole house into the funeral home aesthetic. And when I first met you, you had got someone you just bought the condo, remember?
Yeah.
And
she just asked to decorate it.
And someone decorated it for you, or some, you'd paid her to do it, whatever. But it was she tried to make you happy with what you liked. And the first thing I said when I came in, I said, "Oh, this is like gay grandma." That's how I felt like that the aesthetic was, and you've never veered from it.
Well, either
I'm
a gay grandmother, or I got raped in a funeral home. Which one?
I'm just saying, I think they're both viable options. I don't think.
Maybe my grandmother raped me in a funeral home.
Now we're getting somewhere. Is that pain starting to subside a little bit?
I probably
that one is from a physical thing.
I fell on the ice. This one.
Wait, whoa! You fell on the ice?
I slipped.
You slipped on the ice
and landed on my elbow,
just like you told me right at the beginning of this podcast.
Yes.
Oh, but now you're telling me again as though I don't know. I just said this is from a actual physical act, and you go, I slipped on the ice.
So is this one, because I was doing upright rows with 50
You've been masturbating too much. Your arms are fucked up from masturbating.
Oh, I barely masturbated. Most of the time I have to take a pill to masturbate.
No, nobody takes a pill to masturbate.
I bring them on the road. I mean, I have them in my bag.
Oh my God.
A half of one.
Sheesh Louise. Oh my God.
I ran out of things to think about.
It's like God saying to you, like, that's it, man.
I had a dream last night. We were at the Montreal Festival.
I mean, when you look at this, your wife.
Then it's a whole pill.
Of course, yeah.
I had a dream that we're at.
This seems like something a gay grandmother would want.
That I what?
That a gay grandma would want.
I like your titties.
I'm not wearing a bra.
Why don't you show them? No way. No. That'll raise our numbers.
That would probably be worse. I'll play the video of the guy that suction cupped his
Will you?
Fat boobs.
And then I had a dream last night. We were in Montreal. And You bought a new car, a Saab.
Wait, this isn't the one where you told me to write it up? This is a different one?
Yeah.
Wow, you've been having a lot of dreams about me.
And you had an affair there, and I was happy because I thought it was from the Audi dealer, not Saab, Audi. And then I found out it wasn't.
Oh shit. No free Audis. You're like, what am I gonna get out of this? So you
And
don't
then
mind
I
if I
was-
have an
then
affair
I was
as long as you're gonna get something free out of it.
Then some comic took me off to the side.
Look at us, we're like brothers and brother.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you look like
We're turning into
you look like my brother. You're right.
we look
I'm
like
surprised you're not chewing tobacco.
we're in the same band. Oh my god. Sorry.
Find the Advil.
I
This
apologize.
This is like the oldest comedy club that was in America. It's
Who,
close now,
no one
too.
cares. Okay, go.
If there
Carry
was
on
one,
with you.
It was in Brooklyn.
What was the point of the dream again? That you
I
got a
don't-
free
No, I was just bouncing around, and somebody was giving me a lecture
oh.
about, a book I was reading, and I don't know why I was carrying it because I don't really read. Who knows? It was just all over the place.
I forgot to bring up.
Oh, and then I was walking through a room, and Lynn Coppola was on stage killing. Very funny. But she's funny, so at least I only
Yes.
put funny comics in my dreams.
We were talking about healing yourself,
Yeah.
and I watched
No, you were talking, but go ahead.
Okay, I watched this whole documentary about this woman who faked cancer,
Yeah.
and she started this app and this whole movement
From
of
Las Vegas?
no, she's from Australia. Oh, every time I watch one of these documentaries, I think about her. I think the message here is that if you do get cancer, immediately start a blog. I mean, these bitches go fucking viral. They get a lot of money. So if you really do have cancer, you could, even if she had a little bit of cancer, she wouldn't have gotten in trouble. But here she said she had brain cancer, and it was, it moved to her liver and her spleen. I don't know, all these different places. I mean, she was riddled with stage 4 cancer for years, and looked healthy as a peach. And anyway, the thing is that she was curing her cancer through holistic medicine, and the whole documentary was like making fun of that. It was like really upsetting to me because obviously she wasn't really curing her cancer, and people were dying that were going with her.
Oh, trying to do her.
Yes, doing what she was doing.
Well, I mean.
But if I got
some
cancer,
people-
that's what I would do. I would
some
immediately
people-
start doing like whole, like, you have to do like juice fasts like 13 times a day and enemas. And I would do that
Would you
and die.
Would you act like a gay man?
I would do that.
I think that's just
And that's
what
how
I
I
like.
would do it. And I would die.
Well, I mean,
Okay, the other night-
anything is worth trying when you're sick like that.
Yeah, but
She might have helped.
they're like, all the
somebody.
doctors are like,
She might have
you
helped
can't
people.
get better from brain cancer by eating a good diet.
Yeah, no, but
You gotta take the medicine. Medicine.
can I put my hand up your shirt?
No.
Oh.
And then I just wanted to bring up, we were watching a TV show, maybe a movie the other night. I don't remember.
Who?
You and I. The first image. Oh yeah. Was it something Bobby told us to watch?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's an Australian show.
Oh, I just scratched my nose. It looked like I picked it. Go ahead.
The first image is a close up of a man's face in what do you call it?
Australia.
In profile.
Yeah.
And it's kind of pushing in, and Rich goes, "Oh, he's been in a million things."
Yeah.
Do you remember this
Yeah,
conversation?
he
And
was.
how do you want to play it now?
He was in a million things.
No,
Like, I looked it up.
this is
Well,
This
I
is
did
the
see that.
craziness of Rich is that he won't admit he's wrong even when faced with the evidence that he's fully wrong. Okay. Sorry, my hair is really a nightmare today. So I said you've never
Please
seen him
put
in
your
anything.
arms down.
Why?
Psych.
It's clean. Although I did work out this t-shirt yesterday. Okay, so he said, "Oh no, I've seen him in lots of stuff." So we pause it. I look the man up. There's not one show that this guy has ever been in that Rich has seen. It's all Australian, small Australian shows. He won't back down. He goes, no. He goes, you're not looking at the movies. You're just looking at the TV shows.
No, I see. You're not
Or
looking at
opposite of whatever. He goes, you're just looking at TV shows, not the movies.
No, you're
I
looking
said
at
I
the
look at
movies.
it as IMDb, which would have his movies on there if it
No,
was.
it's TV shows. I seen them. I thought.
You didn't see any of them.
Oh, I saw that episode. That's why I remembered them. Because I remember the ice cream scene where he beat up the guy.
So you'd already watched that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, just one episode.
So you were wrong in saying that you saw him in a lot of things. He's been in a million things. Was an error. Was it an error? This is how hard it is for him to admit he's wrong. It's wild. That's where his pain is coming from. It's all those times you should have admitted you were wrong and apologized is stuck inside of you,
Well,
causing you pain.
he's probably been in a million things.
Richard,
What do you think?
just say that one I was wrong. Why is it so hard for you?
Well, I made a little mistake.
Oh, yeah. Woo! There you go. Breakthrough. How's it feel?
Scratch my back.
How's it feel?
That feels good.
Yeah. Look at all the positive attention you get for admitting when you're wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Slow down.
Yay.
Oh, boy.
Wow. That's hard to get him to do that. It's amazing. It's a weird psychological tick. What was the other thing that I said? I got to bring this up on the podcast.
Couldn't have been that important. If you
God,
don't
no,
remember.
it was a good one. It was one that I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
About what?
I don't remember now, but
Are you kidding me?
it was one of the it was like a Rich Vossism.
I can't remember.
I don't either. Okay. Well, anything else you got to share?
Let me think. Well, I just got back from San Francisco area.
Oh boy. We're gonna list.
No, I played.
We don't list on this podcast.
I played a beautiful golf course, the Claremont Country Club. Very, very prestigious. There's a lot of big money out there because the tech is all out in that area.
Rich knows his stuff, man.
And I mean, I stayed in my friend's guest house. The house alone had 9 bathrooms. Amazing.
I always think that
To get
these
it-
houses will have they'll be like 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms. It's like if you
Why do you have
why
that
do you
many
have
bath-
more bathrooms than bedrooms? I don't get
Yeah,
it.
how many people are coming over
Yeah.
to use your bathroom at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to the owner about insurance in California,
Of course.
and on their house,
Why would you not?
she brought it up. I don't know. We were talking about insurance.
Oh, this does seem
Up
like
to,
something.
like-
You go into somebody's beautiful house, and the first thing you do is you pay insurance on this?
Oh,
So you got flood insurance?
it's like 75,000 a year, 50 to 75,000 in certain.
But that's not.
That's
If you're rich, you're rich.
Yeah.
Nobody's buying a 9-bedroom house if they don't have access to more money.
Not 9 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms. It was amazing, this house. Amazing. Like, the cleaning people were there the day I was there, and I saw the check, how much she had to pay, $650 for 1 day of cleaning. I would have done it for $500. Psych. Beautiful house, and nice people, great people. You wouldn't think they had that kind of money.
Because they're nice? Oh, so you
Right.
have some unconscious beliefs about money.
No,
Yes, you do. Because you believe that if you're rich, you're probably not a nice person. This is why
That's
this
not
is.
true. I'm saying,
Well, you just said they're
I'm
nice.
saying they're nice, just nice, whether they're rich or not. I don't know.
You said you wouldn't think so.
I didn't say
Something
that.
along those lines. You were saying like because they're rich, you wouldn't think that they'd be so nice, but they're just nice and
I
normal.
didn't say that. Well, whatever.
You don't have unconscious beliefs about money. You have limiting, unconscious beliefs about money
You're a
and
fucking
trauma that is trapped inside of you.
You're a
And I'm not going to charge you for this session.
You're a bootleg therapist who watches a couple documentaries.
Documentaries? Are you
Yes.
kidding me? I'm watching fucking TikToks.
You watch TikToks?
Well, I don't. They're reels, but they're TikToks first, probably, and then reels. I've never scrolled TikTok.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. I have it on my phone because
I don't even
Raina.
go on TikTok ever.
Well, that
I don't even know if
when
I
I
have the
said
app.
it, you didn't believe me, but now you're saying you.
I don't even know if I have the app.
Okay, if you don't, you can't get it now.
Why?
I don't know when they took it off. You can't get it back.
For real?
I don't know if that's still the case, but
Oh. I hope they take away the tax on Social Security. I heard they're trying to do that.
what would that give you?
Probably an extra
$13?
$5,000 a year.
Okay. I don't know if I'd use my hope on that.
Well, I mean, that would be good for the. I don't know. I don't follow politics. Everybody's supposed to. Now, I guess this is coming from the left. I don't know. They want the 28th. What day's the 28th?
I heard that Trump is going to do away with the congestion pricing.
Good.
No!
In New York?
No! Are you kidding me? It is so worth it. Driving into New York is a dream. Driving into New York the last few weeks has been an absolute dream. It's taken me just over an hour, even during like sort of rush hour-y times. It's amazing. And it's an extra $9 for me.
Yeah. You're paying $30 in tolls almost.
Yeah, guess what? I find it worth it. Boom. It's the only thing I disagree with Trump about.
That's the only thing?
That's what I'm going to fight for. That's my fight. Everyone else is like the transgender stuff. I'm like, what about the congestion pricing? Get it back.
Why is everybody supposed to boycott major the 28th, like Walmart, Amazon?
Oh, I don't know. See, this is me. I'll go there during that time because
Yeah,
it'll be
I'll be-
nobody there.
Yeah. I don't
I'll
know.
get in under the.
Why is it it makes, I don't know. It's some.
Okay, we're about to close up, so let's not put gum in till we're done. Come on, you can do it. You guys, thanks again for hanging out with us.
Wait, how long have we done?
Well, we've done one gum, and I think that's enough. This was a one gum podcast. We're ready to go.
5 more minutes.
Stop! You can't. It's so gross to watch you do it. Like
I have a new technique. Why?
There's spittle. No,
It's not called. Why do people call it spittle? That makes no sense. Spittle?
it is a real word.
Who made that? I don't like it.
I don't have my phone on me, but okay. So don't use the word spittle. Don't do any therapizing. Don't watch documentaries. What else? I'm watching a new cult documentary about the cat cult.
What's this one?
A woman claims to be the wife of God or whatever and is got this group of people following her church. And at some point she tells them cats are God, and it's basically a scam. She's making money off of it. So she goes and gets cats from a shelter for free and then makes her constituents, or whatever you call people in a church congregation, buy the cats from her for $75. And some of the people have like up to 35 cats and stuff. And she says if you get rid of the cats, then you're going to die.
First of all, you know how hard it is to adopt animals?
I mean, apparently not at this place because she's adopting them left, right, and center.
They would say, "What are you doing with all these cats?" Wouldn't they?
You would think, but this is, I mean, some of it's got to be based on fact.
Some of that stuff is.
Well, she was making her congregation
I mean,
house up to 35 cats.
Even if she sold 20 cats a week, that's only $1,500.
I know. It's like, what are you getting?
I mean, 15.
But it's also keeping her congregation like tied to her. I guess they can't do anything else.
I mean, you can only sell so many cats. How many people in her congregation?
I don't know. The crazy cat cult.
This is some kind of scam documentary, and they get people to watch them and fall for it.
I mean, I don't know why I like the cult documentaries because I think not this one, but a lot of times when the cult starts and they're talking about the doctrine of the cult, it makes sense. You're like, oh yeah, that's how you should live your life, And then episode 2, you're like, oops.
I was told to use this to help heal wounds and BPC-157 peptide, benefits, side effects, dosage, and safety. BPC-157.
Well, look it up. Do a deep dive.
Hold on, BPC.
I was thinking about this.
What?
No, it's too stupid to say out loud now.
BPC-157 pep. Oh, it comes in caps. Look at that. Stores with PPC peptide.
Here's the thing about.
Also known as PL10, is a synthetic peptide derived from human gastric juice protein that may have healing properties. It's made up 15 amino acids and water. It's not approved for human. Wait, in water.
Do you want me to read it? You're. What are you doing? You're just reading every second word. It is made up of 15 amino acid and soluble in water. BPC 157 is not approved for human clinical use. However, animal studies have shown that it can promote healing in various tissues, including skin, muscle, bone, ligaments, and tendons. I don't think I would take it personally.
Why? It's not a drug. What does BPC 157
because
do for your body?
these not vitamins, what are they called? Supplements are. You don't know if they're real or not, and there's no way to tell. There's no way to. I take like so many vitamins. I won't say every day because I forget a lot, but when I do remember to take them, it takes me like 4 or 5 handfuls to take them all. And you go, well, did it work? I don't know. I don't feel any different the days that I take it as the days I don't.
I don't know. I mean, people swear by it.
Yeah, people swear by it. If you have an autoimmune disorder, you're not getting enough vitamin D. And then they're like suggest you take like literal handfuls of vitamin D. Then the next
I only take one.
Then the next account is like, are you taking too much vitamin D? Here's the symptoms. Autoimmune disorders. You're like, okay, I don't.
All right,
I don't even know vitamin D that I'm taking. How would you tell if the thing that you're taking is the thing? You don't even know.
I've been taking.
And some people say, "Oh, this vitamin is you shouldn't have it on your shelf. It should be in the fridge. Otherwise, it's not going to work." You're like, "Well, I don't know. I've got to keep some of my vitamins in the fridge."
I got like 10 vitamins: potassium, magnesium, calcium, vitamin D.
You don't have to list them.
Prebiotics, probiotics, baby aspirin, multivitamin. What else? That thing in the orange bottle. That
turmeric.
Yeah, turmeric. What's that for?
Everything's inflammation. You're trying to get your inflammation down. Every disease is caused by inflammation, apparently. So you got to take an anti-inflammatory. That's turmeric. That's blueberries.
All right, let's wrap
garlic.
This up. Remember you said you were going
to
perform oral?
Yeah, I just did. Into the microphone.
Whoa. This Friday, I'm at Newtown Theater. That's sold out. Saturday, Laugh It Up Poughkeepsie. This Saturday, Laugh It Up.
And next week we're going to South by Southwest.
Is it coming up?
I mean,
Yeah, because I'm in
I
Harrisburg
think
the
it's
weekend.
next week.
I'm in
Not this Friday, but next Friday I'm
Oh
going.
shit! I'm in Harrisburg that weekend, and then I fly early in the morning, and we'll do Would You Bang 'Em
Sunday night at 10 p.m. at Esther's Follies.
at South by Southwest.
All right, peace out, guys. Thanks so much
All
for
right,
listening.
see you later.
For better or for worse. Worse. Worse.